Hey gang, quick after work uh what's that fancy word? Synopsis uh whatever. Findings or thoughts. Late night thoughts. Um there's certain folks that since they're young, since there's little children, they start growing up and they get used to certain patterns of behavior, such as lying being one of them. But a more astute way of lying is manipulation tactics, right? So these are generally pretty smart individuals. They're for the most part pretty smart folks, um, and and they, for the lack of a better term, they prey upon um, very honest. They prey upon honest, open-hearted folks. People that wear their heart on their sleeve, so to speak. I, I being one of those individuals, that it doesn't come out of me to be untruthful, to be um, to manipulate anybody to my advantage. It froze out of me, especially after my experience with the creator, um, for many years now. But it always has just naturally uh, a flow of just honesty for the most part. And I know that no one is perfect but the Father, right? But for the most part, I I'm an honest individual. So I tend to attract, because of my honesty and because of my open heartedness, and because of my character, my the characteristics of my character. Like, I tend to attract a lot of individuals that that function this way. And again, they might not even understand how they function that way, and why it is a detriment rather than a blessing, rather than a add-on, rather than an upgrade. It's actually a detriment. They don't understand that because they've been doing things like that. They have been practicing manipulation tactics since they were children. So I just wanted to come on here and uh, and say to those folks, um, you you just might be dealing with an educated empath, an individual that has those character traits, and is open-hearted, and is a good individual, a good honest individual. And you are insulting the intelligence of this individual, thinking that you can run a fast one. You're basically taking their kindness for weakness. And I just want to let you guys know, those specific individuals, I want to let you know that uh, we catch on to you, whether we tell you or not, whether we allow you to know or not. We catch on to you, and we know what you're up to every time that you try to run your fast one. Because again, that's you've been used to. You have trained yourself, and you are used to getting what you want based upon your manipulation tactics, because it has worked with a lot of individuals. But when you meet your match, when you try to exercise, and again, it's difficult for you to know the intelligence of an educated empath, because they don't behave as the most intelligent person in the room, because they're humble, they're kind. You understand? So it's just you know quick thought here after work of such uh, realities. So if on the other hand you are an educated empath, and you do wear your heart on your sleeve, you're just generally, but for the most part, you're just a good person. Don't change because of the circumstances. Don't change for anybody. Just learn how to be astute, just like the word says. Humble as a dove and wise as the snake. Learn to be astute with those that try to sway you, uh, to for them to get, for whatever reason it may be, because at the end of the day, manipulation is manipulation. Doesn't matter the severity of the act, of the reason why. What matters is that you are trying to manipulate another human being's thought process by because you think that you can, so that you can get your way in one way or the other. And honesty for me, in all honesty is the best policy. So I leave you guys with that, and have a great rest of your day. Shalom.